Hello, this is Andrew Fake from Mines and Money TV with Warner Ull, President and CEO of BMEX Gold. Good to go and meet you, Warner.
Hey, it's good to meet you too, Andrew. Looking forward to the interview here.
Hey, great stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about BMEX Gold?
Yeah, look, at BMEX Gold has been around for about a year. We changed our name last year to BMEX Gold, and we acquired two properties, the King Tut property and the Dunlop Bay property. The King Tut property is right next door to Amex Exploration's Perron project, and the Dunlop Bay project is right next door to Wallbridge's Fenelon project. So we're assuming that the trend lines that are going from Amex project goes into ours at King Tut, and the same thing with Wallbridge's Fenelon project going into our Dunlop Bay project. They're both in Quebec and near the Val-d'Or area, and Quebec's a great mining jurisdiction. It's ranked 6th globally in the world as the best jurisdiction to do work in, and we're really excited with the opportunity going forward.
Great. So there's obviously a lot of gold companies out there at the moment. What really sort of sets you apart from others in the space? You've obviously mentioned Quebec as a mining jurisdiction, but what specifically about BMEX Gold?
We're making some changes. We're bringing some additional people on board. One of the big changes we're doing is we've got Ligneris Exploration acting as our exploration group right now. So that announcement actually just went out today. So we signed a contract with them. We're going to start methodically looking at our deposits and then determining where our next drill targets are. We're making some changes to the board. But I mean, the principal thing with us is a gold mine. We're in a great jurisdiction. We got some historical drill holes with some reputable companies. So Falconbridge, Barrick, and their previous companies actually drilled on site. I mean, we've got targets that are excess of 100 grams per ton from our historical drilling. Our drill program going forward, we're going to try and match some of those results, and then we'll announce it going forward. The other thing that we're doing is we're looking forward to when we actually build this facility and keeping sustainability in mind. So we've got some things that we can do to clean up the tailings pond. If we are going to have a tailings pond, we're going to put solar panels on the roof to generate some, electricity. And we're fortunate being in Quebec, you're using hydroelectric power. So right off there, your carbon footprint is being reduced with all those elements.
What opportunities do you see for the next 12 months? How is BMEX Gold positioned to take advantage of them?
Well, we just signed a contract with Ligneris Exploration, and we're going to look at a methodical approach of how we're going to develop the King Tut and the Dunlop properties. This summer, we're doing a MEG survey, and we're taking all the historical data that we have with reputable companies like Falconbridge and Barrick and their predecessor companies, incorporate that into a database, do the 3D modeling, and then have some drill targets for 2021-2022 drill program. And the ultimate is to get to a maiden resource that we can actually publish in a 43-101 document, and then plan going ahead to one day go into development.
And you mentioned earlier about sustainability and your work in that area. I'm just sort of curious from conversations that you have with investors, both institutional and retail, what sort of questions are they asking about your ESG criteria? And sort of, if you were to benchmark yourself and BMEX Gold, how well do you think you're sort of doing when it comes to meeting the ESG criteria of potential investors?
Yeah, I'm fairly familiar with that. I was the project director in the IAMGOLD Côté project, and you're seeing a lot of discussions and commentary about sustainability. Perron just announced that they're buying some carbon credits. I mean, that's available to us, but I want to do more than just do the carbon credits. So again, as I mentioned, we're looking at water treatment of tailings. We'll pull out deleterious minerals. We'll look at taking out acids. You don't have to put lime in there. We're looking at the electrification of the haul tracks and underground mining equipment, so you don't have diesel particulate, and you're reducing diesel fuel costs. So those are all elements in play. And then, looking at solar panels. I mean, Elon Musk's and Tesla has their roof solar panels, and that technology is becoming better and better. And when you have a concentrator building, it's typically 400 feet long by 100 feet wide. You can put a solar panel up on the surface, and we've got lots of land, so we can also put solar power, or, you know, if you got enough wind, you put a couple turbines on there. So, but I did that when I was up at BHP Diamond Mines. Diavec put a wind turbine up in the Arctic, and it's working fairly well, and it reduced their diesel. So it's not just talk, I've actually done it. So, I mean, these are things we're going to looking at doing.
Okay, thank you very, very much for that. That was Warner Uhl, President and CEO of BMEX Gold, with Andrew Thake from Mines and Money TV.
Thanks a lot, Andrew.